Hello everyone. So today we are going to talk about data management, security, and public access to information. So as a uh, lecture in management information system course module, we are going to go through how we are going to manage our data, as well as how we are going to secure our data, as well as when it comes to public access to the information, what we are going to do. So first we have to identify why this data management is important in this MIS. So data management ensures accurate, consistency, and accessibility data across systems, as well as it's really very important when it comes to the data management in MIS. As an example, we can say that Amazon used management information system to manage inventory and customer performance efficiently. So if we are unable to manage our data, so it's giving a lot of difficulties when it comes to the security. It's really when the data are transferred for an unauthorized party, it's giving a big threat to our company, as well as if the customer are not able to, the transaction are not visible or transparency have, or the transaction are not doing within a good manner, it will be affecting to the company as well. It's also with using this data management system, it will be really helpful for our inventory management as well. We can easily see our current inventory level, as well as the uh, how we are going to fill our inventory without having a shortage in our inventory, as well as we can easily manage our inventory to fulfill our customer demand on time. So basically, we all know that customer satisfaction or customer fulfillment is our main goal, and so that we have to uh, work with satisfying our customer on time. So when it comes to the satisfying our customer on time, we have to keep our inventory on update. So this MIS or data management in MIS helps to identify the current inventory as well as customer performance effectively. When it comes to the challenges in data management, what are the challenges that we can see in data management? So there are so many issues when it comes to the data management. So there are some issues like redundancy, as well as inconsistency, as well as poor accurate accessibility. So those are some kind of challenges that we can see in data management. As an example, we can say separate retails and online databases may cause order history mismatching. So this is one example that we can see in as a challenge we can see in data management. So poor accessibility is a major challenge that we can face in this MIS system, many systems that we use. So so many systems having troubleshoots, as well as redundancies, as well as inconsistencies when it comes to the data management. So it's giving a lot of troubles to company as well as customers. When it comes to the customers will not satisfied, they will undersatisfied. So because of these things, customer always going for the place that they can do their works, or that they can see their orders transparency. So they will move on to another company who having more reliable or more accurate uh, working flow for their order fulfillment or order placement. So when it comes to data security, what is this data security in MIS? So security measures like encryptions, firewalls, and password protect sensitive data. So as an example, we say that banks use two-factor authentication to protect account access. So you all know, you are all currently using these bank accounts. So you will always see that they are giving SMS or email with giving a PIN number to enter to your account, as well as you have to give a password for your bank account. So security is really important when it comes to the MIS. So it means not only we are going to protect our data, it giving a lot of benefits when it comes to the our data management. So data control measures. So when it comes to the data control measures, controls such as backups, monitoring, as well as recovery protocols ensure data integrity and availability. So control are some kind of a measure data management we should have in our organization, because of what data control is very essential for our day-to-day work. If there are no data backups or backup system, it will really troubling to our work. So if the power shut off or any other interruptions, we will automatically the data will be lost. So if we having a backup, we can easily get our data to our system again. So Google Drive's auto backup helps recover deleted files. So that is an example that we can give for data control measures. So we can use these data controls for our protection of our data management. When it comes to the public access to information, what is this public access to information? So, public access means organizations provides public data to enhance transparency. So, example, Sri Lanka e-citizen portal gives access to certificate and government records. So, that's one example. When it comes to public access, we know Sri Lanka government giving e-citizen portal uh, for uh, for access our certificates as well as government's records. So uh, from that we can easily get our required data from that system. So we do not have to go to the government office or any other place to get those data. We can easily log into that system and we can easily access to those required data. So that's how we can say that public access to information in uh, current world. What is this balancing openness with security? So public information improves trust, but sensitive data must be secure, right? We all know there are many hackers as well as many threats or viruses that can be affect the system. So we can't say the system that there won't be any unauthorized person who will access to these. There won't be any viruses or any other things that can be happen to this information, but we don't know on when that these threats can be happen. So the public information improve trust because it's giving transparency or anyone can access to that um, anyone can access to this information. So we can say it's improved trust, but when it comes to trust, when it comes to the sensitive data, must be secure. Because of what? If it go to an unauthorized person, and that party will use this data for their success or their different purposes. So that will be harm another party as well. So as an example, we can say universities restrict grades access while publishing exam timetable online. So this is one kind of example that we can do when it comes to the security in universities. So security restricts grade access while publishing exam timetables online. So we all know public exam timetables are we can access very easily online. But when it comes to the grades, so when it comes to the grade access, they have some kind of security that they have provided when it comes to those grades. Because of what? If the grades can be changed when it comes the if the grades go to the unauthorized party. So as well as it will be affect the student grades in at the end. So we have to consider those kind of things when it comes to the we are going to openness or we are going with the giving security. So timetable is not that much we have to consider about security. But when it comes to the grades, we have to consider about the security because there are a lot of persons who are looking at that marks or grades. So that's how we are conducting our data. Are we going to secure it or not, or giving open access? So when it comes to the best practices in data management and security, we can say encrypt data, conduct audits, as well as use access controls. So those are some best practice that we can secure our data. So we can conduct some sort of audits as well as giving access controls. So those are some things that we can do in data management. As well as an example, we can say Facebook use AI to monitor and block suspicious activities in the real time. So this is some kind of an example that we can give in real world. So most of people are using Facebook. So we don't know who are going to uh, who are posting the real things as well as who are uh, doing the wrong thing in the social media. So Facebook use AI to monitor and block suspicious activities in real time. So when it comes to the role of MIS in ensuring compliance, what is this role of MIS? We are going to look at the role of this MIS to ensure compliance. So MIS track access and support legal compliance as well as we can say GDPR as an example, we can say healthcare systems log every access to patient file for private compliance. So this is one example that we how the MIS ensure compliance in healthcare. So as an conclusion, we can say this MIS integrates data management, security, as well as public access. These practices support transparency, efficiency, and legal compliance across organizations. So, as as here I mentioned, MIS done a great job in our working environment as well as our day-to-day. First, we have identified how it helps in our organizations as well as in in the end we identify how it helps with our day-to-day in healthcare as well as in other industries. So hope you all understand today's lecture and thank you.